Hey everybody, this is Matt. I want to bring you a quick video this week about how to deal with stress that comes from change. Change is all around us, and changes in themselves can create a boatload of anxiety in us depending on what those changes are and how they impact us. We have all experienced dramatic changes over the last year plus with events concerning the COVID-19 virus, all the government adaptations to that, the restrictions, just the change of life that is brought to all of us. And in the middle of all the COVID stuff, many of us have dealt with losing loved ones to changes in our home life. There's just so much going on, and because of that, we see a lot of anxiety in society, and we see a lot of people reacting in bad ways, really. I don't know how else to say it, to that anxiety. So how do we deal with that? I'm not going to sit here and say that I have all the answers, but I would just like to share just a couple of things from my heart that I hope will help you maybe approach the anxiety in your life from a different perspective, and hopefully help you deal with it in a more manageable way. The other day somebody asked me how I am coping with everything, and of course I had to be honest with them. I went straight to my biblical convictions of what the Bible says about the things that are happening in the world today, and understanding what the Bible has to say about them. That and alone gave me peace, because it allowed me to do two things. First of all, accept the changes that are going on in the world. And then secondly, to adapt to those changes that are going on in the world. You see, one of the first things we have to do with any kind of change in our lives is that we have to accept it. We have to accept the reality of the change. Stress sometimes comes from resisting that change and wishing that we could have life the way it used to be. And we just resist, and that just builds up anxiety within us. There comes a point where we have to just accept that the change has happened. And once we accept that change, then we can we find a foundation, if you will, of peace there, where we can begin to figure out the next step, which is how do we adapt our lives to these changes in order to become better instead of resistant. And when I'm dealing with all the stuff that's going on in the world, I have come to a place where I've just accepted these changes because the Bible talks about them, and I've had to adapt my life according to what the Bible teaches so that I will have peace. If I can help you process these things deeper, please let me know. Acceptance and adaptation, two things the Bible talks about that we really have to do to move forward in our lives. And when we do that, we can begin to find some places of peace. And one other thing I'd just like to throw out there, this has to be a daily thing. We can't expect to do it one time and then life's just going to be rosy from there on after. For me, it's a daily process of acceptance and adaptation. I have to discipline myself to look at life that way. So, acceptance, adaptation, and understanding that we have to do those two things on a regular basis. These are important and critical foundational steps to finding peace in life. If I can help you figure any of that out, please let me know. I know there's a lot going on. You have a lot around you. So I'm here for you in any way that I can. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.